welcome you to this very brief presentation ceremony here today by the Ministry of the Presidency. It's going to be very short. I'll call on the Minister of State, Honorable Joseph Harmon, to make some very brief remarks.
The Ministry of the Presidency, it came as quite a bit of a surprise to me, this event. But knowing the way the people around the President operates, I really ought not to have been surprised that something like this would have been planned. As the Minister in the President's Ministry, I believe it gives me a particular pleasure in saying a few words this morning, or this afternoon, sorry, on the occasion of His Excellency's birthday. The President, our Commander-in-Chief, our Head of State, and the Head of this ministry, and Head of all government, is a person who is not known for flair and all of these things. He's a very simple person. He's a very, as Mr. Trotman said earlier this morning, he is not someone who goes about flashing things and so on. He's a very simple person, and he likes simple things, but he likes classy things. So this morning, the event, I know, will be characterized by that quality of class to which the President is accustomed. Since we came into this complex, you would have felt the presence of the President in the quality of the service which we provide to the Guyanese people and in the environment in which we operate. I know we are far away from what he expects of an office of the President, but we are getting there, and I trust that all of you will work with me, work with the office to ensure that we rise to the levels which President Granger expects. So, on all of you, your behalf, I wish to say to President Granger, President sometimes calls me his right hand, but I know his right hand is right next to him. Mrs. Granger, Sandra, Kevin, welcome to the office of the President, the Ministry of the Presidency, and I want to say that we're all very happy and pleased to be part of the birthday celebration, and I do wish that you will continue to live well and live happily, live healthily, so that in 2020 and 2025, when we do the next term, that you'll be just as healthy and hearty. So on behalf of all of the persons here gathered, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday, Mr. President.
I'm very happy to be Guyana's most recent septuagenarian. And I'd like to welcome all of you on board. I'll tell you how I did it over the last 7 decades. But it's good. It's good to be 70, and it's good to be here this morning surrounded by people you love, people who support you, and people who are going to be involved in moving this country forward. Most of all, I'm very grateful to have at my side Sandra, who she and I celebrated our 45th and its wedding anniversary 6 weeks ago. So so that is part of the story of how I made it to 70. But it's not only my being 70 that is important. Throughout my life, I have been privileged to receive the love and support of various persons and institutions and organizations. And coming here, becoming president, is certainly not the job of a single person. I don't see it as a victory for me. It's an opportunity for me to put into practice some of the things that I believe in and some of the things I believe that the majority of Guyanese believe in. Coming through the last 70 years, you see a lot of changes in Guyana. There was a time when people didn't have wristwatches, people didn't have radios. In fact, that's why there's so many clocks around the Kitty Market, what used to be the Kitty Market or Stabbrook Market or Border Market. There are a lot of public clocks because people didn't have wristwatches. People didn't have cameras. People didn't have most of the transport bicycles. And we came out of a country, a colony, which was marked by discrimination. And people of my generation, people who were born in 1945, aspired to independence, and that's why I'm so preoccupied with the future of it. Because we grew up looking to the future, looking to a better Guyana, and this is what we continue to work towards. My families have been a great support to me, my wife, my children, my nephews, my siblings. Unfortunately, I lost 5 sisters along the way, and that is a grievous regret on my part because they're not here with me. I'm also a member of a party, the People's National Congress, and they have been a tremendous support to me. I would not be here without them. And what I've discovered is that leadership is a long, lonely lane. And no matter what organization you belong to, you have to make decisions and you have to accept personal responsibility for those decisions. You can't save the party or the cabinet or the government. You are responsible. And that is how I feel about leading the party. I was able to help to establish or to contribute to the establishment of APNU. And I was able to contribute to the establishment of a coalition, the first 6-party coalition in the history of this country. And these are things I believe in. These are things I believe will make Guyana that better place. And I'm very happy today to have the support of that great organization, not only PNC, but also APNU and AFC, helping to transform Guyana. I have received a lot of support from the church. The congregations really make me feel good. Their prayers, their faith, their support. And the last 5 years have been transformational for me. Coming here, I'm very grateful for the support of my staff, support of all of you. Whenever there is change, there is some uncertainty. But I can assure you that I am not the monster. I'm not here to take bread out of anybody's mouth. I'm just here to give you all a good life. And I hope that in the years to come, this OP, this Ministry of the Presidency, will continue to discharge a very high level of service to the people of Guyana. Some of you have been here through 2, 3, 4 presidents. I recognize some persons because I used to be here back in 1990. And I recognize some of the people who were there. So there have been several presidents without fear of being removed. So I'd like to continue to assure you that we want to move all of Guyana up and not to create any divisions. So thank you very much, Assistant Commissioner Bubble and the members of the police band for wishing me a happy birthday for being here. Thank you very much, Guyana Police Force, for the gifts. Thank you very much to the members of the Ministry of the Presidency for these gifts and your presence here this morning. I'll be here when I'm 71 and 72. So there'll be more of these. So thank you very much for coming out. Thank you for your love and affection, your support, and your prayers. And we look forward to working together in the years to come. It's not only my birthday, it's, I think, something that we all as Guyanese should celebrate. So thank you very much for today. Thank you.